Good evening. Thank you for supporting Apna Ghar. For 32 years, this human rights organization has been elevating women and children from the trauma of gender violence to a path of peace and empowerment. My name is Natasha Ghoneim, and I'm a senior international correspondent with Al-Jazeera English. I first learned about Apna Ghar in March 2020. The global COVID-19 pandemic had officially begun, and the world was shutting down. Schools shuttered, stay-at-home orders were implemented, stable jobs evaporated in weeks. The UN soon announced there was a spike around the world in domestic violence. Women were now trapped at home with their abusers, with no place to seek safe refuge. Existing domestic violence shelters were either at capacity or reluctant to take on new clients due to concerns about the spread of COVID-19. I've covered domestic violence issues around the globe, and I knew I wanted to explore how this unprecedented event in our lifetime was affecting not only women and children in Chicago, but the organizations that work tirelessly to protect them, such as Apna Ghar. Executive Director Neha Gill was working around the clock. Most of the time we spoke or exchanged emails, it was long after dark. Neha immediately understood how vital it was to spread awareness about this crisis. Given Al-Jazeera's international audience, I also wanted to highlight the very specific niche Apna Ghar is fulfilling by catering to the especially vulnerable immigrant community in the Chicago metro area. As you'll hear in this story I did, abusers often exploit the immigration status of their victims to entrap and further isolate them. Apna Ghar is especially sensitive to this added layer of emotional abuse and offers access to legal guidance. Since Apna Ghar launched in 1990, it has provided life preservers to more than 100,000 women and children. The clients represent more than 50 countries. To assist them, the staff speaks 20 languages and works with volunteers who speak many more. Apna Ghar provides crisis intervention, community outreach to spread awareness about gender violence, and advocates on behalf of survivors to enact policy changes. No matter if there's a pandemic or it's the middle of the night, Apna Ghar is available to women and children in need every hour of every day. This would not be possible without generous financial assistance from you. Now, to see how Apna Ghar is combating gender violence one woman and one family at a time, I'd like you to meet Maria. She received housing, financial and legal assistance, and counseling during a time of crisis when she had nowhere safe to go.